exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Miami Marlins.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a three-run homer.
Jose Arena will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Torres is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
At second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, head-to-head with Jose Arena. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Wong is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Full count still.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Cooper. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Jack Flaherty gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Digging in, Victor Mesa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Angel Vielma. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Flaherty, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him, get down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Into the box, Frankie Cordero, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. We are still scoreless. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, head-to-head with Jose Urena. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Cordero on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Third baseman number 13.
So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Batting second, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Standing in, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Alfaro recovers. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Franz Reyes, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the whole half of the second.
Franz Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bader has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
In now, Randy Cesar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Cooper leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Christopher Torres. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mesa is going to get there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Riding in, Jack Flaherty. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 balls and a strike now. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Cordero moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Jose Arena, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knob.
Stepping in now, Victor Mesa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Get a hit. Come on.
Here comes the 0-1. Good. 0-2 now.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Ready with the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Angel Vielma, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins lead 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Colton Wong now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mesa is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Reyes racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Into the box now, Frankie Cordero. He flew out in his last at bat.
Right fielder, number 33.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Bader is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready now for the Marlins, Reyes. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Garrett Cooper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Third baseman, number 13.
Into the box now, Randy Cesar. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Miami.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Cesar fields it cleanly. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. A look at our line score here through the first four. And as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Marlins lead it 1-0. In now, Christopher Torres.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, Christopher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Let him go!
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
Up next for the Marlins,
Ready once again. Victor Mesa has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Make it count.
Standing in now, NLDS. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. Low changeups usually get guys out in front. He was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
Yeah, Molina was calling for something down in the zone, but he didn't execute the pitch. Nothing for a catcher to do but to tell his guy to shake it and hope he sharpens up his command.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in now, Frankie Cordero. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Wong over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 Miami. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. Line drive to center field. Mesa is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, pitcher, Jack Larry.
Number 34 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Harris.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mesa ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jordan Hicks enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49.
Now to the plate, Franz Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. This one's still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Standing in now, Randy Cesar. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Christopher Torres.
Digging in once again, Christopher Torres. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. From the stretch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Yank fouled off to the right.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The short hit hard. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Line drive to left. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, Jose Arena. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
Center fielder, Victor Mesa.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Victor Mesa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mesa is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Angel Vielma. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Weak roller right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Mesa will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Carpenter, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just missing here, 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And another foul ball. Count still full, 3-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Miguel Delgaizo gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Miguel Delgaizo.
First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Jed Jerko will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. Count remains full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Miami's out in front 4-1. Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance, Frankie Cordero. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 32, Franz Reyes.
Now at the plate, Franz Reyes. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Trey Guerrero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Trey Guerrero.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Gets it looking up around the letters. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Reyes is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Yo, stuck in a routine, wide awake in a dream. Scratch that, sleepwalking in reality. Think about tomorrow, but I live my life hourly. Stay humble, but I view myself powerfully. I'ma be official till the elements devour me. Lorenovich.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Miami win the opener here in the division series. Jose Arena takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.